There it is. Okay, finally. So here's some directional pruning. Another one. You see it's starting to heal.
I want to introduce you to, it's Buck and Billy Ray. Come on out here, Buckin.
He's good looking. He's real good looking. Chris.
I know.
Lovely.
This is what
Want to hear it again? I do. Okay, see these here, friends? You see this little guy? Okay. This is a directional prune. It was a bigger chunk than I wanted to take. As we come out here, there's another one there. Okay? But notice one thing. Notice these things. There's another one. Notice what's happening with these prunings. Here's another one. I just cleaned it up. See how close it is? It'll just go away now. There's a couple more here I want to talk to you about. Here's one here that was right there. That guy right there. See? Watch what happens over the next. See it there? It's going to heal. And the reason it's going to heal is because I'm off the collar. I'm off the collar and it's going to heal. See all this beautiful stuff? There may even be something else out here. Let's go out and have a look. No, that's a clean go there. Okay, this is looking really, really good, friends. I'm just going after this. There's another one. Beautiful. You see? That'll heal up and go away. I could even be closer, but I couldn't get in with my tools. I could get in with a little knife, but that's acceptable to me. That's acceptable. That could be gotten closer and it'll heal faster. But if you scar the collar, which is these little wrinkles here, you've got to be careful because it'll take longer to heal, right? It'll actually take longer to heal, okay? So, like, there's lots of them in here, friends, we've done over the years, right? Almost healed and gone, right? This here. I did a pruning here that you folks didn't see this year. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Are you serious right now? That sucker's, she's healing right up. Okay, I've done a few of these, friends. Now, this is interesting. This isn't right. Something broke off of there. See this? This is dying back now. Look, I want to show you this. See this? You got to be careful here. This could almost go. See? See that little bud right there? Look it. It just broke because it's dead. Brown. It's dead. The bark's falling off it. So we'll prune this here and see how it does. Where are you guys? There we go. Okay. Directional prune. You've got to, directional prune, right? Directional prune. Right there. Right, friends? See all these? This is just an update on my winter little guy here. You can really see what goes on, friends, when the leaves leave. See, here was some pruning here. If you look through this tree as I pan around, you will see little wounds everywhere. But in the end, you will see beautiful scaffolding branches. That's right up at the top, that guy. See, here's another one. And this, friends, is a good sized wound, but it's out, right out at the tips where we start to get on the driveway. I don't want it encroaching out here. So I come in, I take a look at our main scaffold. It looks very nice. We've got that main leader coming off. There's another main union. There's a nice union there. Out here, there's another nice union. So we prune there because it was coming out to the road, and let this go. And then we'll bring it back at some point if we need to. But look at this. Look at that little prune right there. You would have never known that would have happened. Right there. It was a small directional prune, friends. Look. Okay? And that'll heal up and go away, you see? So we did a couple here this year that I didn't film. I didn't show you guys. There's one there. It's good size, actually. And there's a couple up here. There's one I just cleaned that one up again, actually. That guy. There's another one. These were bigger wounds. See, a couple here too, right there. I needed to get this. These are wounds that you've got to be very careful doing. A couple more there, see? Directional pruning there, one there, because it came down here and out on the road. This one came up and out, and this main one came shooting straight out to the road. So I got rid of it. That could even, no, that's a good prune. There's nothing wrong with that. I like mine a little teeny bit tighter, but then you risk getting into the collar, and you do not want that. Okay, I couldn't take it, friends. I just couldn't take it. So, you know what I mean? It's raining. And as you can see, this is not bad at all. It's just not, but I don't like that. That right there. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I prefer this. Okay? Okay, here we go. This, to me, is much better. It was bugging the snot out of me when I came to freaking there. I'm so much happier now, friends. I'm not kidding. I couldn't live with it. There we go. I love this little tree, friends. It'll do very nicely in the spring when it comes back around. But these are, you've got to be careful pruning these maple trees. You know what surprises me, friends? I'll show you what surprises me. Hi, Deodora, how are you? Is that wound right there. This thing blows my mind. It was done, friends. Honestly, I don't know how long ago. That guy right there, dead center. I don't know when that was done, but it was on the back deck, and it was probably about, oh my goodness, 5 years ago. There's hardly any healing going on, but no sucker growth. Nothing, no growth has ever come off of that wound. And it was a big wound. And look at the main union it comes from. Look, sorry, I lost you guys. Right there, okay. So there's the main union, right? Main crotch comes up, boom. Another main crotch comes out to that. It's got lots of growth, lots of natural growth on it, but it has never suckered from there. Never, not once. Which blows my mind. And then there's another wound right there that's almost healed and gone. Right there. which was the same day I did that one. I'm telling you, friends, it was. I know this tree very well. So I've done little bits of pruning up in the crown here. There's one there, right? There was something there. But as you can see, right? It's still natural. You don't want to be doing this chop stuff. You want to thin the unit. Look at the energy these things have. Look at that. That wasn't done that long ago, friends. This is why it's nice to prune at leaders, at main leaders. Like a third is a nice option to stay with, because I wanted it. You can't kill these suckers. So look at these wounds. They're all healing. This is what you want. That's a fairly fresh wound. See that? But I left it right off with a couple of fuzzies there, and look what happens. It heals right where the limb is, where it comes in and feeds the limb. Here's another idea of that. Look at, see this leader left? Look where it's healing. It's coming out to feed all this foliage, and it's juicing up the wound. Juicing up the wound. See this? This is the reason for this style of pruning. There's another one right there. Ology. Here's another one out here. This was done fairly freshly this year. See it? Proper pruning techniques. I'm just out doing a little hop skippity, playing around. There's all kinds of these little wounds on this tree. There's a great big ginormous one up here, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to grab onto this sucker, pull myself up, and say, hey, what's going on? Look at that. Look at that sucker. Like, these trees, friends, no joke, they're gnarly. Like, this one's gone already. Hey, look at how beautiful these things are. They're all been nipped here and there, but I'm talking about big wounds. So you can see what I do here, right, friends? You understand why this is directional. This is just keeps this clear of the path. So we have this little path, and we come in and we do our gardening. This one here was getting long. Friends, I am astounded at this. At the vigor of this tree. Just so vigorous. Healing powers of this tree. Look at this. We have the same, friends. See? Look at all these little wounds. See them? Why are they there? Because of this. Space. See? Everything needs its home. There's another wound. Look at all the crazy growth coming off that wound right there. Shaklunk. Look at it. Isn't that nuts? Here's another one, friends, friends, that is in here. Look at it. It's, friends, that I think, well, look at the wood. The wood is so fresh, but look at the freaking healing happening already. This tree is amazing. I mean, straight up amazing, friends. Yeah, I know. So, again, I didn't plan on shooting a video today, but I came out because I know that this is a good time to do some pruning on your little trees, and it allows you to assess things that were done prior, and sometimes dress up some stuff that you maybe missed, or, you know, just takes a closer look at things, friends. That's all. You want natural growing limbs. This chopping of tops is not good. You want energy to be able to travel by the wound. I'm excited for this tree this year. Again, I did the directional prunings here this year. Right? We did a few of them here. There, a couple there, one here. So I would have went on a little bit more of an angle there, but I left this instead. So there is a method. but the tree looks natural. You see what I mean, friends? Like it has natural glory to it. It's not all foobar and chopped and topped. Here's another natural specimen right here. Just, we lowered that down off my mom's freaking porch. So things are very nice. You could see I held on to my limbs that grow on the rocks. I like that growth on the rocks like that. It's kind of like a ground cover mix of rock and that. Mom only won so much. Me and Mom were talking about that. See this, friends? Look at it. There she be, friends. Right? So, do you folks remember? Well, actually, I got 2 new batteries for Myrtle. She died. She sat too long. I was running the 4x for too long and she sat. If we just changed one. Hang on a second. And those batteries kind of croaked. Oh, hello, yellow cedar. So this whole gig here, I pruned this guy. I did. I pruned it. You'll never see it. There's a way to do these, friends. I did some pruning here last year. And actually, I pruned this maple right here. I pruned it. And I got asked, why didn't you just chop that down, Buckin? I don't want to. I like it. I like my little green things, my trees. Because I'll be touching them every year. I'll be come and see them and see how they're doing. This is the neighbor's trees, not mine. Right? Look at that. Freaking maple tree growing out of a fence post. So this tree got worked over. I worked this tree over, friends. I did. You can see because it was getting in our way of mowing and stuff. And that one especially I did. You won't see a wound in this tree. You won't find it. There you go. Atta girl. Right? Like, it looks normal. Totally looks normal in its regular habitat. Because I came underneath here. See? I'm standing straight up. And I came in here. You won't see the wounds, friends. Like, look at this limb right here. See how nice this is? Well, come closer. Look at that. See that? It's a wound. It's directional pruning. I really like my pruning. It's the same freaking deal as up top in these big, huge maples and oaks you guys do. It's the same deal. Get out and thin these crowns. See? Get out and get into these big crowns. Don't do these big, massive, like this style, you know. This would be okay, even though it would be fairly drastic. But it would be fine. We'll pull this guy out of here like this. Shaklank. Pull him out. Create a little air. There it is. Directional pruned. Off to out there now. A little higher. What's this guy doing? Oh, coming down on my head here. Oh, happens to Betsy. See? And it gets to grow in its natural habitat. And then, friends, when you think, well, it's growing out tall and getting out there. Yeah, it is. Then you bring it down and you get into this style of pruning. Crown thinning. Pick the one that goes the furthest, which is that one right there. Come back, take it, right? Or take it there. You see? Not chop, chop. I love my tree so much. I left this little tree here. I was building this fence and I actually grabbed the tree. I grabbed the tree and bent it over, friends, look, and put it on my side. This is how much I love my trees. This little fir tree's been here since the day I moved in, and it was getting thwarted out from the big fir. Look at it, friends. Just a little dude growing right in there. I love it. Myrtle needs some help. Woodshed needs a little help when this winter passes and we can pull this woodshed up, get it straight again. Lots of little things to go. Well, friends,
You probably wondered where I've been the last few days. Well, as you can see, the Christmas tree and all the family and the wonderful times we've shared over the past week or two. We've had a house full of family. And there's no mistakes in this world, friends, because to be quite honest with you, and I don't like to bring, woe is to the channel. I like to bring lifting to the channel. And quite frankly, I have been not physically super duper strong. So there's the big fella's got the plan, friends, not me. But as I cruised around on my property there today, I got my pruners, and in dormancy is best time for pruning. It is hands down, it's your best time. Of course, if you're going through your, a lot of us are out in the gardens in the spring, and in the summer, we're in our gardens and we're moving around, and we get into this mode of snippety snip. We get a little pruny. Who's guilty of it? Be honest downstairs. We want to prune and primp. Well, sometimes the best is none. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially with these Japanese maples, they love it in dormancy because the bark doesn't peel. When the sap is running, the bark peels. And they're thin bark trees. You can kind of create problems here and there. Not so bad with the conifers because you can always just go back, but the Japanese maples, I'm even thinking about getting a precision pruner, one that comes to a point. Like, because those trees need good pruning tools. Even a hacksaw blade, like a super hacksaw, as you saw in that video, that one little thing sticking out there wasn't good enough for me. It was driving me nuts as I was even building the video. Anyways, I missed you, friends. It's been a few days. I'm not going to force content. This channel won't force things. We do what I'm doing, and that's what we do, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you've had the most wonderful Christmas you have had in a long time. I personally have had a crazy year. It hasn't been my best year, friends. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, I've probably gotten quite strong with tolerance and patience and all those things. But to be honest, this has been a bad year for me physically, and I'm ready to see it go away now this year. So, but there's been some high points in it too at the same time. It's the 28th, I think, today. No, 27th. It'll be the 28th tomorrow. So we're coming up on a brand new year. I'm just happy you're here watching the evolution. And I hope you and your families are well and you had a great Christmas. Work hard, be honest, and prune in dormancy. And don't forget to be kind. Catch you on the next one.